Now, Brother Sharif, former Supreme Captain of the Nation of Islam, now a successful minister of Atlanta, Georgia, and regional minister of the South, I feel that she needs an advocate that is in official capacity, so that wonderful programs developed by intelligent thinking Muslims will not be sabotaged by hypocrites or unthinking Muslims. Now, there's a lot of sisters that are interested in getting married, but I don't know where the brothers are retreating to. I hope you're not in a gay bar somewhere on the down low. But members of the Nation of Islam are sponsoring a single retreat. What's the date, sister? August 17th through August 20th. And where is this retreat? Hiawassee, Georgia. Well, Georgia's on my mind. And I want to put Georgia on your mind. Now, this webcast is being seen throughout the nation and in other parts of the world. I would like to see some men, some FOI, who are single and not suspicious, show up at this retreat to get busy. We are not monks, and we certainly have not taken a vow of celibacy. We are natural men who are looking for a natural relationship with natural women. So on August 17th through the 20th in Hiawassee, Georgia, there will be a retreat. And I want the FOI to attend. Well, what does it cost? Well, check out. How can they find out? Come up here, sister, please. Sister said there's a website. What is the website?
Assalamu alaikum. www.singlesretreat.noi.org.
Say that one more time because we're a little slow.
Okay, that's singlesretreat.noi.org.
Thank you. Now, if you really want to know about it and get involved in it, well, I'm computer illiterate, you say. Well, we'll write it on the board for you. Because what I want is to see successful marriage in the Nation of Islam and among black people. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Now, marriage in Islam starts with recognition, of course, that we're not complete without a woman or without a man, if you're a woman. You got to make everything clear today. We don't know what we're dealing with sometimes. But the critical part of male-female relationships is in setting up a social context where young men and young women can meet each other under proper circumstances that do not degenerate into vile speech or actions. Now, under the proper social circumstances, which every mosque should set up proper social circumstances for single brothers and single sisters to meet each other. I don't know how many times I have to say that. But the proper setting is not at the Blues house. The proper social setting is not in places where women are disrobed and men are going there to pick up a woman for a one-night stand. And then you tell somebody you fell in love. In Islam, we respect the parents who produced these children. And if one is interested in a sister who is of age, you don't approach her. Hey, baby, how you doing? No. You know where she lives, you knock on the door and talk to her father. The father is the authority. The wife, of course, is a co-authority. And the appeal has to be to the head of that house. May I take your daughter out in a social evening to get to know her better? If that process turns out well, courtship begins. They have something on television called Court TV. Now, to me, sisters and brothers, when you all say I'm courting, what do you really mean? Because in this world, courtship is sampling the goods before buying it. And let me hurry to tell you, sisters, that's a huge mistake on your part to let any man have his way with you, and then later you decide whether you will or you won't get married. Most of you who are involved in courtship, if I pressed you, you probably have had a sexual relationship. What? This is reality TV. Once you are involved sexually, it interferes with the process of judgment. Sex is like a narcotic. No, I'm sure many of you don't know anything about narcotics. But just in case you've smoked a reefer or gotten involved in a little cocaine, sniffing, or drinking, once you start the process that intoxicates the mind, they tell you with certain drugs, don't enter into any contract. Don't drive your vehicle. And for God's sake, don't mix this drug with alcohol. Then talk about I'm sane, I know what I'm doing. Sex is like that, sisters and brothers. When you get involved with any man sexually, if you happen to be a virgin before he touched you, all of a sudden you think you're in love because the sexual experience is so different, painful at first maybe, pleasurable at last.